good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time you may be watching or listening to this All Things Healing podcast and video. I want to share this. I want to share these 5 types of people you can't help. I heard this yesterday from the person who I got it from. And so I said, you know what? I need to share this information again, because I know that sometimes with the algorithm, there are things that we just don't see because of so much stuff is running through our feeds. So I hope this runs through your feed today, and I hope you click on it, and I hope you get what you need from it, if at all. I have been experiencing this since I got into the journey of personal development and coaching. I have been experiencing this with people, and I want to share this with you because you may be having the same experience and you may be getting a little frustrated. Okay, so let me help you out. 5 types of people you can't help. In order to help people, they have to be more than able and open. In order to help people, they got to be more than able and open. Okay, I lost my train of thought. That's fast. If you don't handle rejection properly, we will take it personally. And when we take it personally, their rejection produces an affection called bitterness. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to slow it down. If we don't handle rejection properly, we will take it personally. And when we take it personally, their rejection produces an affection called bitterness. Ask me how I know. I was there. Making us bitter with us and bitter with God. You can give everybody everything. Nevertheless, you cannot give them openness. You can give everybody everything. Nevertheless, you cannot give them openness. You must shake it off. It's not you. If not, you will take the residue somewhere else. You must shake it off, because if not, you'll take that residue somewhere else. Believe me, I took it in every relationship. That bitterness, took it in every relationship. Shake the dust off your feet, okay? You don't get to pick who God sends to help you to help. You don't get to pick who God sends you to help, okay? Be mindful of that. Okay, so the 5 type. Here's what I wanted to talk about. This is the whole point of the video. 5 types of people you can't help. You can't help people who don't think they need it. You can't help people who don't think they need it. You can't help people who don't think they need it. I just want to say it a couple times so you can marinate. Number 2, you can't help people who need it and don't want it. You can't help people who need it and don't want it. You can't help people who need it and don't want it. You can't help people who need it and don't want it. Number 3, you can't help people who don't want it yet. I get a lot of those. You can't help people who don't want it yet. You can't help people who don't want it yet. Number 4, you can't help people who don't want it from you. You can't help people who don't want it from you. You can't help people who don't want it from you. Number 5, last but not least, you can't help people who aren't willing to do what it takes to get it. You can't help people who aren't willing to do what it takes to get it. You can't help people who are not willing to do what it takes to get it. Everything, that is bad doesn't feel bad. It's hard when people take your advice. It's hard when people don't take your advice and then come to you about the consequences of their actions. 5 types of people you can't help. People that don't think they need it. People that don't want it. People that don't want it yet. People that don't want it from you. People who aren't willing to do what it takes to get it. Those are the people you can't help. And it is very hard to see all of these things, and you want to help people that, either they don't want it, or they don't, or they don't think they need it, or they don't want it yet, or they don't want it from you, or they're not willing. You can't help people who aren't willing to do what it takes to get it. It's hard to see people suffer and struggle, and they don't have to. But I'm here to tell you, if you continue to try to give them what they're not ready for, you're going to be so frustrated. You're going to be so frustrated. I'm just so glad that video came in my feed yesterday, because it was something that I needed to hear. I needed to hear that again. I knew it, right? We know things. It's just when you hear it again, it's like it hit different. It's like, because this is where I am right now. You can see, you know how to help people. You know you can help this person. You know you can help these people. They don't want it. They're in that rejection phase, right? They're experiencing the rejection, because I know this was me. They're experiencing that rejection. So when you say certain things, they're on the defense end. They can't even hear you. They're ready to respond. You can't even finish a sentence. Oh, well, yeah, so it's all head talk. It's all up here. I can tell when I'm talking to somebody and they are up here. They're stuck up here. It's nothing you can say. It's nothing you can do. Right? The goal is to get them from here to here, but they have to be open to the help. They have to be open, and they have to be a open and willing participant in their transformation. Open and willing participant in their own transformation. You can't want something from somebody more than they want it for themselves. Let me say that again. You can't want something for somebody more than they want it for themselves. I just wanted to let you hear that and process that. Because it can be, I'm telling you, you'll find yourself super duper frustrated. Because you see and you can help, and they don't want it. They don't want it from you. You can say, and here's the thing, you can say something and somebody else can say it. You can say the same thing and they'll receive it from them, but they cannot receive it from you. Everything that is bad don't feel bad. Right? The stuff that people are, they're just not ready. It's nothing, and it's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. When they're ready, they'll be ready. I tell people all the time, well, I'm here. I'm here whenever you're ready. And they may not never be ready. You got to be okay with that. They may not never want your help. You got to be okay with that. You have to be okay with watching them struggle and suffer. You got to be okay with that. Because if they're not willing to be a participant in their own rescue, it's nothing you can do. You have thrown that what's that little thing when the person is out in the water and they could possibly be drowning, and you throw the little noodle thing, right? I can't think of the name of it. You throw that out there. They got to grab it. If they aren't willing to grab it, you got to watch them drown. Sad but true. So I just wanted to share that this morning because I was thinking about that yesterday after I heard it. And then I said, you know what? Let me find my notes. I had to searching for these notes, right? Because I wanted to share this. I wanted to share this with whoever may need it. Because this is where I am. And I wanted to share this information. And it's just really for myself as well. Because sometimes we need to encourage ourselves a lot. All right. I have to encourage myself daily because life be lifing and God be Godding. So I'm just reminded of the information. I'm reminded of the stuff that I already know. Sometimes you need that reminder. So I hope this is a reminder for anybody who may be, in the situation. 5 types of people you can't help. There are some people you just can't help. And you got to be okay with that. Sad but true. I'm complete. I hope you have an amazing day, rest of your day, rest of your morning, whatever time it is in your world. I hope you just have an amazing day. So until the next time, stay in peace.